Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got another Starfield video. I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about some of the coolest creatures that I found in this game to just kind of highlight them, show them off, because the team at Bethesda crushed it with the creatures in this game. So a couple things, I'm purely talking aesthetics, sound design, the visual look of the creatures, not really what you get resource-wise. And then on the screen, I'll put what planet I found them on, but because everything's procedurally generated, I can't promise that you'll actually find them there if you go looking yourself. Number 10, we have the Toadface Grazer. This thing is funky, but like in a good way. It reminds me of a rhino, toad, cat, like maybe panther creature. I love the combination of everything we get here. I love the coloring. And you know what? I also really love its death animation. Number 9, we have the Ensifer. These creatures are terrifying, but also adorable. They definitely look like something that wants to hurt you, but they're friendly. I love just getting to run around and like look at them and chill with them. They might hiss at you or like click at you, but they're just chill. They're just chill. I really love like the red coloring on them, and specifically their like bright yellow big eyes I find just absolutely adorable. I love that they have this like giant stumpy mantis vibe to them. Number 8, we have the Boneman Grazers. These things are like giraffe-like creatures with an almost cat-like head and a weird bone protruding out the back of their neck. These are pack animals. I love getting to just like walk around and hang out with them. They are, I wouldn't say aggressive, but more protective of their territory. Something I really love is that when you get around them, they all start like making this noise. Like they almost surround you and start like yelling at you. And it just seems so real, like something these creatures would actually do as a defensive mechanism. They are also a little spooky with their lifeless eyes, though. At number 7, we have the Toungeface herbivores. Now, just like the Boneman Grazers, they are a giraffe-like creatures. They are a like herding pack-like creature. Unlike the Boneman, though, these things are terrifying. Literally exactly what they are, a tongue face. No eyes, no nose, just a big mouth with 2 tongues sticking out the end. These things are so funky, but I love them. I do think these are a little larger than the Boneman Grazers, but I could be wrong. And then a couple other things, the like protruding chest that they have, and the design on the back of their neck is also very cool. At number 6, we have the Nightmares. These things are really creepy and grotesque looking. They give me like parasaur or like dinosaur vibes just in general, but they have these like 8 spider-like eyes that are very reflective that I really think is a very neat detail. And then they have 2 split tails, which I love. It gives me very like Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer 40k vibes. Then they've got their like skinny, stumpy little arms like a Velociraptor would have, or more so like a Jurassic Park Velociraptor, just to be clear. I know they're not scientifically accurate. And then also, it almost looks like they have like organs like sticking out of their body. Like I said, it's grotesque, but it's a very cool detail. At number 5, we have the Glowhands. They're exactly what they sound like. They're these big bug-like creatures with glowing hands, which I just love the detail on it. The first time I saw the name in the distance, Glowhands, I was like, no way, is it actually gonna have glowing hands? And it did, and I was so happy. I love the like big protruding spikes on its back, but what really freaks me out about this one specifically is it has human-like teeth. Why does it need those? Bethesda, you didn't need to give them human teeth. At number 4, I have the Mossgnath. These things are just gentle giants. I believe they are the largest creatures that I've encountered so far. I think there are larger creatures than them, but they're the biggest that I've encountered. I just love their like almost elderly, innocent looking face, the moss growing off their back. And it also reminds me of the creature from the Wandering Village. I can't remember what its name is, but it's obviously much larger, but a very similar like plant dinosaur vibe and I love it. I'm pretty sure this is the only creature on the list you can for sure find in one location, and that is Akila. At number 3, I have the Spiderwasps, which I think should be pretty self-explanatory. These things are freaky, and what bothers me the most is, at least the ones that I found, are pack animals. You're not just going to be fighting one Spiderwasp, you're fighting multiple of them. But a couple details I really love is they have the like spider-like legs and the spider-like eyes, but then they have the wasp butt. And then also, I don't know where they got them, but they have these massive protruding front arms to smack you with. And these things are freaky. I never want to see them again. I will burn any planet I find with them on it to the ground. At number 2, we have maybe the most iconic creature from the game, and that would be the Terrormorphs. These things probably would have been my number 1 if I didn't absolutely adore and love my number 1 so much. These things are amazing. They are terrifying. They burrow under the ground to like jump out at you. They have like fingers covering their face. It reminds me a lot of like the face huggers from Alien. I don't know if this is for everyone, but I primarily find them in the dark. They have a stupid amount of health, compared to anything else in the game. And they do a ton of damage. Like, I think I'm at level 44 right now, and a level 14 Terrormorph can kill me, I think, in 3 hits, which is just absurd. The first time I ever found one is the same time I found the nightmares, and I was killing level 35, level 40 nightmares with like 1 or 2 shots from my rifle, and I ran into a level 10 Terrormorph, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, this is gonna be easy. And I shot it once, and it barely took down any of its health, and it freaked me out. I love the Terrormorphs, and I really hope we get to see more of them in the future. Then I have just a really quick honorable mention, and that would be the fox bats. I've heard multiple people talk about these things, but I've never been able to find them myself, so I didn't want to put it on the list officially. But I am really looking forward to it because that just sounds adorable. A little fox bat. It sounds so cute, right? And then at number 1, is it any surprise, you guys? It's the Milliwhale. I adore this creature. Starfield is a 10 out of 10 game for the Milliwhale alone. It's just so cute with its like whale-like face, then its 8 little legs, and its big fin-like tail as it just like waddles around the ground. I love how it stops to look at you when you first encounter it, and then it, like, if you move to the side, it will turn to look at you, but it doesn't keep doing that. Like, eventually it gets bored and just walks on away anyway. I adore the Milliwhale, and I really genuinely hope we get a way to like add pets to our ship because I desperately want one. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the list and what have been your favorite creatures so far in Starfield. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Mother Goose out.